Alright, let's do this. Technical stuff. Get it going. Where is binship? Let's run the game. Let's get skippity started. Let's use brain rot incorrectly. I need a controller for this. Alright, so we're going to... I've been waiting to get started on this for a minute now. We're going to do some Dragon Age Origins. Arguably the best Dragon Age. Just kidding, it's Veilguard. Double kidding, it's definitely not. Oh, this is the medieval Dark Ages equivalent to Mass Effect. And this is 2 games in one, basically. We've got a few mods here and there. Here's the intro that I'll let run. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at its perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
Every day the dwarves deal with the Darkspawn. It's an everyday fight.
Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
For I have seen what's over the horizon.
For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Alright, that's the intro. So I'm going to be picking a mage. I've decided I'm going to go as a human mage. That means we're going to be in the Mage's Tower. I am looking to be a cocky MFer. So I think I'm going to go for this one. We'll go for some long hair, perhaps a ponytail. Oh, wow, this is kind of on the dark side. I've made it as light as I can. It'll be easier once we get out of this area. That's the ponytail with the earrings, right? Yeah, let's do it. Stubble, yes. Leave that there.
How do you do?
We will make the background purple. And then we will name him. We'll go for magic. Cunning. Go for that. He's gonna be a crafty one. Let's go with vulnerability hex. And what should be the other one? You get spirit ball, right? Yeah. Okay, so we should do that. And perhaps, yeah, let's go with fire. Yeah, I guess I can handle
On a
that.
cliff overlooking the dark waters of Lake Calenhad stands the tower fortress that is home to the Circle of Magi. This tower is the only place in Ferelden where mages may study their art among others of their kind. Within the high stone walls, the Circle practices its magic and trains apprentices in the proper use of their powers. But the Circle Tower is as much a prison as a refuge. The ever-vigilant Templars of the Chantry watch over all mages, constantly alert for any sign of corruption. This gilded cage is the only world you know. Found to be sensitive to magic at a young age, you were torn from your family and grafted here as an apprentice.
At a very young age, 10 or
Now,
something.
that
Maybe
apprenticeship is nearly over. All that remains is the final test, the harrowing.
Magic exists to serve man, and never to rule over him. Thus spoke the prophet Andraste as she cast down the Tevinter Imperium, ruled by mages who had brought the world to the edge of ruin. Your magic is a gift, but it's also a curse. For demons of the Dream Realm, the Fade, are drawn to you, and seek to use you as a gateway into this world.
This is why the harrowing exists. The ritual sends you into the Fade, and there you will face a demon, armed with only your will.
Yeah, and what happens if I cannot defeat the demon?
It will turn you into an abomination, and the Templars will be forced to slay you. This is Lyrium, the very essence of magic, and your gateway to the Fade.
The harrowing is a secret out of necessity, child. Every mage must go through this trial by fire. As we succeeded, so shall you. Keep your wits about you. And remember, the Fade is a realm of dreams. The spirits may rule it, but your own will is real.
The apprentice must go through this test alone, First Enchanter. You are ready.
Alright, so now we can actually move and do stuff. So let's get that ratioed. Alright, let's do this disturbing statue. Because that's some easy XP if you get the codex. Vase of healing? Yes, please. Alright, so what was the... That's the pause button. Oh no, there's an enemy. What do I do? I do this. Actually, I'm not close enough. That was alright, now I can hit it with this. Yeah! These things are annoying. Yo, what's up, Garrett? How you doing, man? Yeah, I figured there'd be somebody out there that has similar tastes. I'm just playing what I like, you know? Trying to get some games out there that haven't had some coverage in a while, or get some ideas out there that I think would be good, but other people haven't done. I've noticed in Dragon Age lore, there really isn't any Lucrosian mages. Like I'm not sure how much you're into Dragon Age lore, but I was looking into the Fraternity of Enchanters. I was gonna like run the game through all of the enchanters, like roleplay each type of enchanter and what decisions they'd make through the game. Like I already did the Loyalist mage, and I ended up romancing Alistair, but then I ended up getting friend zoned by him, and I ended up making the ultimate sacrifice, and he wouldn't even like reference me as more than a friend. It was terrible. The Loyalist mage does not get a good ending, at least as a female. I can't imagine the male having a much better one. They wouldn't be able to get along with Liliana, so that's out. They wouldn't get along with Morgan, so that's out. They're very involved in the chantry and the doctrine, so it's not like they could swing with Zevran.
And I'm off.
Being a Loyalist mage just does not have a happy ending for the Grey Warden. Not sure if I actually answered the original question though. If you're asked the answer how I am, pretty good. I'm glad I got this to work. I was having a lot of trouble deciding how I wanted to play this and play it on stream. And then I remembered that whole enchanter idea, and I guess at some point I'll play that character too.
Someone else thrown to the wolves.
But I'll have to change her name because I use the name Adonia for my Fallout 3 character. I don't want to recycle
Not to
it.
you, me, anyone.
Oh, I've beaten Dragon Age or Inquisition's a good one too. I've beaten that. Their Origins is probably my favorite. Alright, so what would I say is a cocky SOB? I will succeed, right or not.
Would you say that now? So have many others before you. Look at me.
I
Look
wanted
at
to
what can
really,
happen.
in order to showcase
always
Dragon
the
Age
same.
Origins,
But it's not your fault.
I think the best
You're
bet is
insane
to go for a
sometimes.
darker themed character because of the darker themes that
Allow
are
me to
only
roll
really
with
allowed
you.
in role-playing
You
in
can
Dragon
call
Age
me-
Origins.
Well, Mouse.
I also like the idea of exploring like the Lucrosians because really I haven't found any Dragon Age lore on Lucrosian mages at all. Not your real name, I take it.
No. I don't remember anything from before. The Templars kill you if you take too long, you see. They figure you failed, and they don't want something getting out. That's what they did to me, I think. I have no body
I was
to
really
reclaim.
into story
And you
crafting this
don't have
game
much
for a real
time
long
before you
time, but
end
then I
up the
thought,
same.
like, why don't I just run through different philosophical states of mind and, you know, see where I go from there? And I thought the Fraternity of Enchanters was a really good idea. Inquisition's really big. It's easy to get lost in it. I couldn't tell you verbatim how to play it. Like, I don't know, I've put a few hours into it. Like, it would all be like subconscious, like picking up pieces, like remembering it from touching the controller, looking at the map, and then having memories flood back to me. That's not going to happen to me.
That has been said before, but you don't know the danger. There's something here, contained, just for an apprentice like you. You have to face the creature, a demon, and resist it. If you can. That's your way out. Or your opponents, if the Templars wouldn't kill you. A test for you. A tease for the creatures of the Fade.
Hey man, glad I can make you feel heard, bro. I don't understand why this test is so feared.
You would be a fool to just attack everything you see. What you face is powerful.
I appreciate
cunning.
that, Garrett.
There are others here. Other spirits.
I appreciate you always popping in, too.
Maybe help. If you can believe anything you see, I'll follow, if that's all right. My chance was long ago, but you may have a way out.
I'll definitely be playing Dragon Age Inquisition at some point.
Don't go near it.
I just cleared out a whole bunch of, I had to clear out my Skyrim mod list. Something happened with the mod organizer and the portable anyway, so it wasn't going to work right if I reinstalled Skyrim. I'll have to redo that mod list, but I think I'm going to do Oblivion at some point, like the classic Oblivion. Because there's no way I can play that new one on my computer. I'll burn it to a crisp. Yeah, I know they remastered it, and I don't know, man. It was originally 5 gigabytes of data to download that thing. It was originally 5 gigabytes, and now it's 125 gigabytes. And I like how the characters look, but I don't need all that extra lighting. I'm glad it exists. I guess it's a good thing that it exists. I feel like it's a bit of a kick in the nuts for the Sky Oblivion. I'd rather support that. I feel like that's going to be more of a middle ground. I don't know. Bethesda's been... They're very into their graphics now. Like, I have to mod Fallout 3 just to bypass their HD upgrade because it crashes the game on start. And like, my computer's not like old. So there's just this hyper fixation on graphics. And yeah, they're good, but I just hope the whole industry doesn't go in that direction. Like, Minecraft is a wonderful game, and it doesn't need to be like graphically intense. Yeah, I've got some sour grapes, I guess, because like I was really looking forward to it and putting off building an Oblivion mod list because I wanted to play the remaster, and I don't think I can, or I could, but at great cost, both like to my computer and my wallet. I'm not a Bethesda simp. I like their games, but I'm not gonna go broke for them or break my computer for them. Of course, maybe I'm overhyping it too. I don't like downloading games that are that big. And it would be just a graphics overhaul I'm downloading.
Huh.
Like, with the original game being only like 5 gigabytes of data, that's over 120 gigabytes they put towards like graphics and animations. And it's not like they added that many new animations. They added some nice ones. Yeah, because I was just watching Charlotte play it. Because she's playing that right now.
Yes.
Maybe I'm a bit of a hipster, but like, that mentality was around in 97, 98 when Super Mario 64 and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time were all the rage. Oh, I better heal. Yapping, not paying attention to my health. Alright, got it. But yeah, as I was saying about like Legend of Zelda Super Mario, everybody wanted to push the 3D envelope, but then, you know, you had gems like Legend of Zelda Wind Waker and Paper Mario 64. Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff, like, I'm just gonna, like, mod Oblivion and play Sky Oblivion. I'd rather play the game made by gamers for gamers.
Another spirit this way.
And it's mostly
Never
console
seen
players, I
its
feel,
name
that
to
are gonna
me.
benefit from that. Like, the more I can customize something, the better. I'm learning that.
Another mortal thrown into the flames and left to burn, I see. Your mages have devised a cowardly test. Better you were pitted against each other to prove your mettle with skill, than to be sent unarmed against a demon.
Yeah, I can't say I've played Gears of War, but maybe I'll check that out when I start playing games I haven't played before. I agree, but I didn't have a choice.
Indeed. The choice and the fault lies with the mages who sent you here. That you remain means you have not yet defeated your hunter. I wish you a glorious battle to come.
Did you create all these weapons?
They are brought into being by my will. I understand that in your world, mages are the only ones who can will things into being. Those mortals who cannot must lead such hollow, empty lives.
Would one of these weapons affect the demon?
Without a doubt. In this realm, everything that exists is the expression of a thought. Do you think these blades be steel? The staves be wood? Do you believe they draw blood? A weapon is a single need for battle, and my will makes that need reality. Do you truly
I'll
desire
give it a
one of
shot.
my
Like, I'm
weapons?
into Fallout, so...
I will give one to you, if you agree to duel me first. Valor shall test your mettle as it should be tested.
Alright, so... Huh. It seems you would prefer to bless me up yourself.
How dare you accuse me? I am no demon preying upon helpless mortals to steal their essence. I am a being of honor and valor. I am a warrior.
So you challenge helpless mortals to duels.
You are insolent. But your will is unquestionably strong.
I've added a mod to this to make
Very well,
it's
Mortal.
called Dragon Text.
You proved to
It
me that you
basically
possess the
just
strength to
enhances the
resist this
original
demon.
textures to like
Go.
2K.
Prove your worth as you must. I am confident you will succeed.
I wanted to keep it pretty bare bones and basic, and then like show off improvements that I can do with other mods later. I feel like this is a lot. It's more stable.
Going. All right.
go over here, and there's a bear with riddles.
Be cautious.
But I
There
should
isn't
equip the sword, or the staff I just got.
another spirit here. Not the one hunting you, but still.
Let's go, rhyming bear.
So, you are the mortar being hunted. And the small one, is he to be a snack for me?
I don't like this. He's not going to help us. We should go.
No matter. The demon will get you eventually. And perhaps there will even be scraps left.
What do you know about this demon?
I know that you will fail your test, and he will eat you. Be gone. Surely you have better things to do than bother sloth, mortal. Oh, I tire of you already.
I need help defeating a demon.
You have a very nice staff. Why do you need me? Go. Use your weapon, since you have earned it. Be valorous.
He looks powerful. It might be possible that he could teach you to be like him.
Like me? You mean teach the mortal to take this form? Why, most mortals are too attached to their forms to learn the change. You, on the other hand, little one, might be a better student. You let go of the human form years ago.
I don't think I'd make a very good bear. How would I hide?
I thought you were here to help, but you're just a coward, you beta.
A coward could not have endured as I have. The time I have spent waiting for some possibility of release. But you are right. Hiding doesn't help. I'm sorry, it's the Fade. It changes you. I'll try. I'll try to be a bear. If you'll teach me.
That's nice. But teaching is so exhausting. Away with you now.
I told you he wasn't going to help us.
It's useless talking to you. Or, no. Mouse wants to learn. Teach
You
him.
wish to learn my form, little one? Then I have a challenge for your friend. Answer 3 riddles correctly, and I will teach you. Fail, and I will devour you both. The decision is yours.
Riddles? Are you joking?
Indeed not. Amusement is difficult to come by, and I shall take it in the place of a meal, if I can.
I'm not sure I want to provide him with either.
I accept your challenge, Sloth.
Truly? Oh, this gets more and more promising. My first riddle is this. I have seas with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I?
I have sea with no water, coasts with no sand, towns without people, mountains without land. What am I? A map.
Correct. Let's move on. The second riddle. I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I?
I'm rarely touched, but often held. If you have wit, you'll use me well. What am I? My tongue. Pause.
Yes, your witty tongue. Fair enough. One more try, shall we? Often will I spin my tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you an entire eve. But alas, you won't remember me. What am I?
Alright, so the last one. Often will I spin a tale, never will I charge a fee. I'll amuse you for an entire eve, but alas, you won't remember me. What am I? Well, typically, you don't remember your dreams, and they occur at night.
You are correct. Rather apropos here in Fade, no? But you've won my challenge and proven yourself an amusing distraction. So, I shall teach you my form. Now, listen carefully.
Like this? Am I a bear? It feels heavy.
Close enough. Go then, and defeat your demon, or whatever you intend to do. I grow weary of your mortal prattling.
Alright, we got that ratioed. He's a big bad bear now. Let's save. Let's save. Lucien, the Lucrosian enchanter. Alright, where are those holes? Come on. Come on. Where are you? There we go. Let's just keep hitting it. Let's go over here. Let's put the shimmering orb of light right now. I can't do that. Get wrecked. You stupid mother. Let's get this over here, okay? I need you to do the thing. Alright, got him ratio. Rest up. Alright, spirit wolves are down. Got that sweet XP. It's all about the money, the XP, and the skibbity riz.
And there is a spirit of rage.
And so it comes to me at last. Soon I shall see the land of the living with your eyes, creature. You shall be mine, body and soul.
It's 2 against 1. You really want to fight us both?
Music. Have you not told it of all arrangement, Mouse?
We don't have an arrangement. Not anymore.
And after all those wonderful meals we have shared, now suddenly the mouse has changed the rules.
I'm not a mouse now. And soon I won't have to hide. I don't need to bargain with you.
We shall see.
Alright, let's go. Let's beat these things up first. We gotta get them. Let's go. Go over here. Let's do Shimmering Orb of Light. Alright, shimmering orb of light. There's a level up.
Yes.
Ah, get away from me, get away. Alright, can I... He's got nothing. Okay. Alright, let's keep going. Ability action. A little bit.
And I'm off.
Yeah! Let's give it up.
You did it. You actually did it. When you came, I hoped that maybe you might be able to, but I never really thought any of you were worthy.
Sounds like your help was unusual. Why?
You made me believe in you. You're a true mage. One of the few. The others, they never had a chance. The Templars set them up to fail, like they tried with you. I regret my part in it. But you have shown me that there is hope. You can be so much more than you know.
So what is it that you think you can get from me? No, I understand necessity. What now?
You defeated a demon. You completed your test. With time, you will be a master enchanter with no equal. And maybe there's hope in that for someone as small and as forgotten as me. If you want to help, there may be a way for me to leave here, to get a foothold outside. You just need to want to let me in.
Oh, rest in peace, Wyndham Rotunda. I feel like that is one of his catchphrases was definitely inspired by this. He was the fiend, after all. Not my problem, Mouse.
No. It must be your choice. Quickly now. The Templars are going to kill you. Can't you feel the sword at your neck? They believe all magic evil. The Fade evil. Once you are here, you become what they fear.
Like you, were you ever really an apprentice?
What? Yes, of course. I mean, I think I was. Isn't that enough? It should be enough. For you?
Maybe they are right about you. Simple killing is a warrior's job. The real dangers of the Fade are preconceptions, careless trust. Keep your wits about you, mage. True tests never end.
Are you all right? Say something, please.
Jowan?
Oh, I'm glad you're all right. They carried you in this morning. I didn't even realize you'd been gone all night. I've heard about apprentices who never come back from harrowings. Is it really that dangerous? What was it like?
Alright, well, stop pestering me, Jowan.
So much for friendship. I'll leave you alone then. And now you get to move to the nice mage's quarters upstairs. I'm stuck here and I don't know when they'll call me for my harrowing.
I passed my test. That's all I care about, brah.
Oh, I see. I've been here longer than you have. Sometimes I think they just don't want to test me.
What are you talking about?
The Trank will never go through a harrowing. You do the harrowing, the rite of tranquility, or you die. That's what happens.
You worry too much. It's annoying.
I shouldn't waste your time with this. I was supposed to tell you to see Irving as soon as you woke up.
What for?
He didn't tell me. About the harrowing, I guess, but you never know with Irving. You'd better not keep him waiting. We can speak later.
Did you hear anything? Is he alright? Is he awake? Why do you care?
Alright.
Are you best friends now? I'm just curious. That Templar, Cullen, said it was the quickest, cleanest harrowing he'd ever seen. He must be so talented. Someone sounds jealous. I just know I'll be terrified when my time comes. Like Wendell was. He'd throw up every day for the next week just thinking about it.
Let's grab this chest over here. Hit the tab button to see the stuff nearby.
Hear what? I heard they suspect someone of dabbling in blood now.
Going.
Why would...
Oh, Florida is so hot.
It's a death sentence. That's what I hear anyway.
That's what he hears. Blood magic is powerful. But evil. 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 Let's go to the shelves. Let's give it up. Go this way. Gritty
Must
over
control
here.
the fire with your will.
Gritty over here.
Steady. You don't want it sputtering and beating
What the
around.
chantry says about magic.
Magic must serve man.
Injuries not all over him. Good.
Very good. And what do you think that means? Can anyone tell me?
Alright, let's grab the books. Get that extra XP. Level up. I forgot that I can level up. Got that book.
Huh.
Alright. Let's go up here. Alright. That's the Tranquil. Senior Enchanter Sweeney. Let's grab these. So much XP to be had. Let's boost our cunning a bit so we can get better speech checks. Let's boost that up. We want. Yeah. An elementalist is what we'll be, sort of, I guess.
On anything. I've heard that the Equitarians are starting to soften a little on the libertarian position.
Sympathy for the position isn't the same as support.
Yet.
As far as
Alright.
I think someone's here to speak to you, Senior
I'm
Torren.
not here to speak to anybody, but I am here to look at that bookshelf behind you, bro. And here, you know, I'll go through this dialogue just so we have a little bit of context to the Lucrosian.
Congratulations on your harrowing last night. Good work.
Lucrosian title. It's part of a fraternity of enchanters. What were you talking about earlier?
Oh, the fraternities of the enchanters. You probably haven't heard of them. It's best not to get tangled up in circle politics. More trouble than it's worth, really.
Tell me about the fraternities.
They're found in all circles throughout Phaedas. Groups of enchanters who hold similar viewpoints, who band together to make their voices heard. The most influential fraternity are the Equitarians. They are moderates and believe in a code of conduct that all mages should adhere to. Then there are the Chantry apologists, the Loyalists. The Chantry says something and they follow it to the letter. The Lucrosians just want to make money, and the Isolationists would like us all to be hermits and live on an island. Then of course there are the Libertarians. They want more power for the Circle, more autonomy.
Isn't that a good thing?
And that's what they would say. Mages have enough opposition from the outside without tearing our circles apart with infighting. But what can you do?
I should be going.
Fair enough. Good day to you.
Buckle of the Winds.
Going.
Alright, so let's see. Here's Cullen. Alright, let's talk to Templar dude.
Greetings. I'm glad your harrowing went well.
Alright, I wasn't looking forward to being run through either.
Some Templars I know discuss such things with glee. I don't share their enthusiasm. I try to serve the Maker first and foremost. As long as I am guided by his commandments, I cannot go wrong.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Beta rookies.
I've never seen an abomination, or been called on to slay one.
You don't know... So you could have made a mistake.
Gregor would have guided me. Something must happen. But what if it's not obvious? Could abominations be walking among us right now?
What kind of Templar is so easily frightened?
This is still new to me. Maybe one day I'll be as dedicated and driven as Knight Commander Gregor.
Beta. If you say so.
You must be busy. Perhaps we can talk another time.
I don't want to talk to you, chud. He's a chud. Alright, cardinal rules of magic. Let's just take stuff from the cabinets, because why not? Ooh, books. That's free XP.
Yes.
Let's gritty on over this way. Oh. Here's the chapel.
Going.
Get some more XP there. There's some more XP over here. We can rendezvous with this wackadoo.
Blessed art thou who exists in the sight of the Maker.
What are you doing?
Blessed. Oh, hello. I'm reciting the Maker's blessings. Would you like to join me?
I think not.
I recite the Maker's blessings every day. It brings me peace in troubled times.
I don't find comfort in such things.
It gives me hope that one day the Maker will hear us. That maybe I'll be forgiven and my curse will be lifted.
Your curse?
Magic? What else?
You're being foolish. Magic is a gift.
Magic causes such misery. It's dangerous and vile and wicked. The Chantry must protect the world from us. Being born with something so terrible must be a punishment. I wish I could be rid of it.
Only a fool would not appreciate this talent.
Perhaps this is just something I will have to suffer through. I should go.
Yeah, you
My
can
mentor only
suffer.
allows a few minutes each day for religious contemplation.
You've already yapped enough, crazy broad. Ooh, more books. Come on. Use the tab key. Use the tab key to get all the XP. Alright, let's save just in case our system decides to be fickle for whatever reason. Alright, let's save over that.
Many have already gone to Ostagar. Wynne, Aldred, and most of the senior mages. We've committed enough of our own to this war effort.
Your own? Since when
There's
have
that boy
you
Duncan.
felt such kinship with the mages, Gregor? Or are you afraid to let the mages out from under Chantry supervision, where they can actually use their Maker-given powers?
How dare you suggest?
Gentlemen, please. Irving, someone is here to see you.
You sent for me?
If it isn't our new brother in the circle. Come, child.
This is...
Yes, this is he.
Well, Irving, you're obviously busy. We will discuss this later.
Of course. Well, then, where was I? Oh, yes, this is Duncan of the Grey Wardens.
Grey Wardens, the centerpiece of this game. Alright, so I'm a bit of a prick, so... Is this why you had me summoned?
There is something else, but I wanted you to meet Duncan first. You've heard about the war brewing to the south, I expect. Duncan is recruiting mages to join the King's army at Ostagar.
That's all you wanted to tell me.
Of course not. I wished to congratulate you on a successful
Okay,
end to last night's ordeal. The harrowing is behind you. Your phylactery was sent to Denerim. You are officially a mage within the
my
circle of
phylactery.
Magi.
My leash, you mean?
Now, child, it's not that bad.
I'm sorry, what is this phylactery?
Blood is taken from all apprentices when they first come to the tower, and is preserved in special vials.
So they can be hunted if they turn apostate.
We have few choices. The gift of magic is looked upon with suspicion and fear. We must prove we are strong enough to handle our power responsibly. You have done this. I present you with your robes, your staff, and a ring bearing the Circle's insignia. Wear them proudly, for you have earned them.
Alright. Alright. That's all I get?
Joining the Circle is a reward as well.
Stop the cap.
You will realize this one day. It goes without saying that you shall not discuss the harrowing with those who have not undergone the rite. Now then, take your time to rest, or study in the library. The day is yours.
Can I leave the tower?
Not yet. Remember, the tower's walls protect us as much as they protect others from us.
I will return to my quarters.
Would you be so kind as to escort Duncan back to his room, child?
Does Duncan not know where his quarters are?
Being difficult, are we? You are an apprentice no longer. I expect you to set a good example.
If that is your command, then I must obey.
The guest quarters are on the east side of this floor, close to the library. Now, if you'll both excuse me, I have matters to discuss with Gregor.
Let's look around his room. I'm gonna look at these books. Alright, so we did that. Now we gotta drop Duncan off, but we actually have the rare opportunity to talk to him.
Thank you for walking with me. I'm glad for the company.
Let's just move along.
Yes, let's.
Gosh, I'm such a prick.
Thank you for escorting me.
Alright, here comes... Oh, what do you want, you...
I'm glad I caught up to you. Are you done talking with Irving?
Going through another personal crisis, Jowan.
Very funny. I need to talk to you. Do you remember what we discussed this morning?
Oh, alright. Spit it out.
We should go somewhere else. I don't feel safe talking here.
You had better not be wasting my time.
It won't take long, I promise. We should be safe here.
All this sulking about is rather excessive.
I apologize, but Jowan must be careful, especially now.
Jowan, what's going on?
A few months ago, I told you that I met a girl. This is Lily.
This fat cow is your lover? Elriz, bro.
She's right here! I'm sorry, Lily.
It's all right. I just wonder if this is truly someone we can trust.
He can be abrasive, but I trust him with my life.
You can't have brought me here to chat about love.
I wish that was the only thing I needed to talk about. Remember I said that I didn't think they wanted to give me my harrowing? I know why. They're going to make me tranquil. They'll take everything that I am from me. My dreams, hopes, fears, my love for Lily. All gone.
But if you can't feel, then you can't feel sad about it, huh?
That makes it so much worse, doesn't it? Not knowing how much you have lost.
They'll extinguish my humanity. I'll just be a husk, breathing and existing, but not truly living.
Alright, well, what are you gonna do?
I need to escape. I need to destroy my phylactery. Without it, they can't track me down. We need your help. Lily and I can't do this on our own.
Give us your word that you will help, and we will tell you what we intend.
What do I get out of helping you?
The joy of helping a friend, The satisfaction of knowing you prevented a gross injustice?
The repository holds more than phylacteries. Join us, and the artifacts will be yours for the taking.
Aren't you sick and tired of the circle running your life? You could get out of here with us.
My phylactery has been taken to Denerim. I'm still trapped.
You'll be out of here and gone before they can even dispatch a messenger to the city. You're talented and clever. You could take your phylactery back from your hunters if you wish. You have so much power. Once you're free, they wouldn't be able to stop you.
Alright, then I give you my word.
Thank you. We will never forget this.
This had better be a good plan.
I can get us into the repository, but there is a problem. There are 2 locks on the phylactery chamber door. The first enchanter and knight commander each hold 1 key. But it is just a door. There is power enough in this place to destroy all of Ferelden. What's a door to mages?
What if it's a magical door?
We have no choice. We cannot get our hands on both keys. I once saw a rod of fire melt through a lock. You could get one from the stockroom, but Owain doesn't release such things to apprentices.
Let's not waste any more time.
We should stay here. 1 mage at the stockroom will attract less attention than a mage, an apprentice, and an initiate.
Yeah, you'd only slow me down
Good
anyway.
luck. Our prayers go with you.
Alright. Skibbity dop. Let's go. We gotta go talk to Owain. Alright, let's go. Owain.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
I need a rod into my research into burning things.
Here is the form, request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
Why can't I just get it now?
It is procedure. I need a senior mage's authorization to release an item. Thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see if we can go manipulate this old man.
Oh, hello. I don't believe we've met. Are you new to the Circle?
Could you sign this form for me?
What's this? A request form from the stockroom? Rod of Fire? I remember when the junior mages I mentored asked for some of those. Turns out they were burning holes in each other's trousers. One boy burned peepholes into the female apprentice's dormitory.
That's weird.
You're not involved in any such rubbish, are you? No, of course you're not. Look at you. So angelic. Well, I won't ask why you'd need it. Tower's too boring lately. Tell you what, I'll put my name on this form, like so. And if you get the chance, burn a big hole in the seat of the trousers of the Templar that patrols the library. Do that for old sweetie, won't you? Bastard's always giving me the stink eye.
That's your problem, not mine.
Young mages these days. No discipline. That's what I tell Irving. Ah, off with you now.
Welcome to the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
Here's the signed form for the Rod of Fire.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Alright, we got the Rod of Fire, so now we can go burn the lock. Go back to Jowen. So we're already running over time that I would have preferred, but it's not too much longer. Let's get this ratioed.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
Alright, I have the Rod of Fire, Jowen.
That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
Yeah. Yes. Alright, she is a rogue, so she needs dexterity and cunning. She is going to okay, we'll do that. We'll do that. Alright, she can kick him in the nuts. We'll go. Let's just go with archery, I guess. Doesn't really matter. Alright, so let's magic, willpower. Let's do that. Let's got this. Let's do it. Alright, so let's go to the basement. Because that's where all the fun things are. Alright, let's go. Oh, let's get our staff back and put our good gear on. Mage's robes, mage's robes, mage's robes, mage's robes.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
But how do we get past it?
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password, which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it.
I trust you have the password?
Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault.
So, what must I do?
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade.
What was that?
The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Ice Blast.
You have the rod with you. Melt the locks off.
Use the rod on the locks. It doesn't work.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Maybe the rod's broken.
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
That door over there, where does that lead?
I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
It's worth a try.
We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
The rod will work on those locks, shouldn't it?
Yes, let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's hurry, we've wasted enough time. I'm not giving up, we've come too far.
Oh, that's not good.
If that's what you want!
Okay.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
Right away.
Let's go!
Alright, they really need weapons. This isn't gonna get any easier. So let's get some weapons. Alright, it's an apprentice cal. the chest. Let's go over here. It's big spooky.
All right.
Hey Garrett, you're good, man. Oh, Foxtrot, I got it. They got me. It's good to know that though, because you're not in the concurrent viewers. I still don't understand how that works.
Leave us alone! Let's try to make this quick.
Yeah, good 'un. Alright, there you are. It shows you back up. Alright, let's get into this chest. We really need to get some more stuff on Jowen. Bro, it's right over here. Just let me pick it up.
All right.
Look, an item for Shale that I'm not going to use. Let's take out the mage. Always take out the mage.
I will do it.
Let's do double. Take it easy, Garrett. Yeah, it's about the same time here. I'm just gonna wrap up this origin and then I'll be done. But you have a good night, alright? Thanks for stopping by. Alright, come on, Jowen.
I'm going.
Alright. Alright, that's ratioed.
Going.
Yeah, just a bunch of trash. Oh, bad. That's not what I want. I want you over here. No, over here. Don't be dumb. Don't be dumb.
Not enough.
Alright, let's get these guys. So let's hit Jowen. Let's do this. Why are you T-posing? Stop it. hit him with that. There's another level up for us. Let's go into the storage cabinet.
Going. All right. Let's wait.
Alright, let's take care of that rogue sentinel. Let's use a healing potion. Alright, he's down, so let's get him. Jowen, use things. There we go. Ratioed. Alright. Do we have anything worth taking? It'd be great if we could get Jowen's staff. Huh. Alright, let's grab whatever's in here. Let's go. Let's save.
Right away.
Yes.
We'll do this. Go here. Alright, we got that. Let's get this one. Then we'll grab this one. And then... Alright, let's get the chest. Yes, that's a magic staff. Now we can gear up Jowen all the way at the end of the dungeon. Saving that.
Huh.
Alright, let's get the rogue sentinel first. Always get the rogue sentinel. Use that, and then we'll use that. That should take him out. do this. No, right here. This. Jowen. Hit him with that. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, so then we'll do this number. Can we? Yeah, just do it. Alright, let's Ice Blast. Alright, let's level up. More magic. Talk people down. That's what we do. Let's go for that. Alright, let's go. I also added a few music.
I will do it.
Get back!
Basically Inquisition music. The original combat music is trash by itself. No, it's trash.
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's
Yes.
explore the repository.
Alright, we're almost there.
Going.
There's something odd about that statue.
It's just a statue. Leave it be.
Greetings.
Maker's breath, did he just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenovia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
What is it talking about?
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud
What are you
fortress,
yapping about?
he
You
said,
silly broad.
and tell your lies to all.
Talking riddles. You're worse than the bear.
But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Deventer statue! Don't listen to it. The Deventer lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
Yeah. It must be very old.
It must have been here for years. Look at the dust. I feel a little sorry for it.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
What does that mean?
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
We can't do much with it anyway.
Come on, Jowen. Let's go.
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment. I think the phylactery chamber is on the other side of the wall behind this bookcase.
You're not so?
Look carefully. The mortar's damp and decaying here. We should be able to find something that can knock some of the bricks loose.
Alright, Jowen. Move the books.
I can't do it on my own. You have to help
can't
me.
do it on
If
my
we work
own.
together, we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
What about this thing?
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
Dun dun dun.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
Let's do a little bit of a skibbity save.
We must find Jowen's phylactery, quickly.
Excuse me. It's a pity they've taken mine to Denerim.
Would you destroy yours too if it were here?
There is little point in discussing that, Jowen. It's not here.
Right. I thought I saw some.
I will do it.
Take that!
Alright, let's do vulnerability hex. Then we'll use Jowen real quick. He'll freeze. And then I'll use both freeze. We'll do that. Jowen will use. Oh, Jowen's in the process of. Yeah. Alright. That's down. So I'll switch over here. Let's go. And kick him in the balls. Do it. Alright, come over here. Alright, got him. Alright, so let's get all the gear we can before we proceed. Alright, for those of you just joining, we're trying to break into this chamber beneath the wizard's tower so we can destroy our phylactery, or a little portion of our blood stored in a glass vial, to track us down and hunt us if we ever turn apostate or leave the tower. Alright, so let's save here. You see Jowen's phylactery in a corner of this case.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me. And I am free.
Then let us move on.
I do not want to stay here a moment longer.
Alright, if I remember correctly, sometimes the game freezes like right here. So I'm going to save just in case.
All right.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true.
This looks bad.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily. She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the Blood Mage, then. You were right, Irving. The Initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't care for the mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
That one's right. You don't care about the apprentices at all. Do your worst.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this Blood Mage to death. And this Initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
The Mage's prison. No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Here you go, Chad!
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
Evil!
I thought it would make me a better mage.
Blood magic is evil, Joan.
Evil!
It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please, come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. To overcome so many. I never thought him capable of such power.
I can't believe he just did that.
None of us expected
I thought
this.
he was beta.
Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a Blood Mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
I'm sure you'll think of something.
Shaun destroyed his phylactery. Without it, he will be hard to locate.
Don't you think I know that? Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a Blood Mage. Look at all he's hurt.
You forced Jowen's hand.
Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a Blood Mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even Aenar.
Get her out of my sight. And you know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Nah.
Very well. I believe you.
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
Do what you like. I stand by my decision to help Jowen.
You helped a Blood Mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught. Because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like him to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted a Malefica, and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
He is a danger. To all of us.
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need.
Yeah.
I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished!
If the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go.
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for his actions.
A Blood Mage escapes, and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
So, am I to be a Grey Warden?
Yes. Be proud, child. You are luckier than you know.
Perhaps the Grey Wardens will appreciate my talent more.
You will have ample opportunity to hone your skills, I assure you. Come. Your new life awaits. We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I highly doubt it, but anything is possible.
You've got yourself a lively one, Duncan. And I was beginning to think the wardens were all stodgy priests. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
I will do my best, of course.
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the joining, in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Wonderful. Let's get this over with then.
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Alright, so let's save there. We've got a few new codex entries. Let's save right there. Let's save right here. Go up. Alright, since we're at Ostagar, we're going to start wrapping up. But I wanted to read some of... This has a very complex and in-depth lore system, so I wanted to read one or two that are relevant to what we just did. Ah, perfect. Blood magic, the forbidden school. Foul and corrupt are you who have taken my gift and turned it against my children. Transfigurations, 1810. The ancient adventurers did not originally consider blood magic a school of its own. Rather, they saw it as a means to achieve greater power in any school of magic. The name, of course, refers to the fact that magic of this type uses life, specifically in the form of blood. Instead of mana, it was common practice at one time for a magister to keep a number of slaves on hand so that should he undertake the working of a spell that was physically beyond his abilities, he could use the blood of his indentured servants to bolster the casting. Over time, however, the Imperium discovered types of spells that could only be worked by blood. Although lyrium would allow a mage to send his conscious mind into the Fade, blood would allow him to find the sleeping minds of others, view their dreams, and even influence or dominate their thoughts. Just as treacherous, blood magic allows the veil to be opened completely, so that demons may physically pass through it into our world. The rise of the Chant of Light and the subsequent fall of the old Imperium has led to blood magic being all but stamped out, as it should be, for it poses nearly as great a danger to those who would practice it as to the world at large. From the Four Schools, by First Enchanter Jophius. Alright, so we'll save one more time because I'm paranoid. I'm wrapping up. If you made it to this point, give me a like. It really helps with the algorithm. I'll probably be playing this game throughout the next week because tomorrow is going to be Fallout New Vegas, 12-hour stream, or at least I'm going to attempt it. I did it once. I'll probably be able to do it again. New Vegas is a great game. I'll probably be wrapping up Paper Mario 64 sometime on Saturday after that. So if you're interested in that remotely, you're welcome to join me. Until next time, stay away from the Red 40. Yo, Mike. What's up, Mike the man? Yeah, we're just wrapping up for now. We just did part 1. Just reading some codex entries. We're going to start with Ostagar probably Monday, I presume, or maybe Sunday. I haven't decided yet. I don't know what I'm streaming Sunday, but I know what I'm streaming Saturday. So feel free to join us. I'm wrapping up now, so you made it this point. Do the thing, like, share, etc., etc. Stay away from the Red 40. The blue one sucks too, and all those other food coloring dyes. So until next time, take it easy. Peace.